This lady that I'm going to play, guys, she's a Zimbabwean based in America. I don't know what work she's doing there. She's a nurse or she's a doctor, whatever she's doing there. But I want you to listen to her very carefully, guys. Very, 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 very carefully. Don't miss anything that...
Anyone who's illegal or anyone who's living illegal, and then you report them, you know, you get $5,000. I'm here sitting and thinking, how much can I make, you know, after handing over? My South African people. And then there's Nunu here saying that they earn a lot than most Africans. Where? Because they don't even have work permits. They're not even allowed to work. They're undocumented. So I don't know where your census, where you're counting people from, Nunu. Like.
But she's claiming that South Africans are in America, undocumented with no documents. I want to ask you a question. Between Zimbabwe and South Africa, which country you think can be in America undocumented? The hate these people have, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, these two nations hate South Africa so much because we are doing so better than them. But they don't understand how...
Most of the South African people that come with au pair jobs, that come with H2Bs, that come with F1, all of them, not all, let me correct my status. Most of them, they are now out of status and illegal. These are the people that are undocumented right now.
This person must be banned, she must never enter South Africa. This person, wherever she must stay there in America, she must cross over to Zimbabwe, not come to our country.
But because of you guys, you are so arrogant, and then when you come here, you think you know it all. It leads them to this being undocumented. And let me tell you something. Please don't put all of us in the same bucket.
I want her to give me, even in history, give me even 5 people that you think they've been deported because they were undocumented in South Africa. I mean, they were undocumented in America. Give me 5 that we know. I can bring so many Zimbabweans every day.
ICE is taking, the reward is 5,000. Imagine if if this opportunity is given to South African people.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time you're watching this video. You could be watching from South America, you could be watching from North America, you could be watching from Asia, you could be watching from Europe, you could be watching from Australia, you could be watching from Africa, the mother continent, you could be watching from the Caribbean, you could be watching from anywhere around the world. It could be the first time you bump into my YouTube channel, it could be the first time you bump into my voice, it could be the first time you bump into my face. My name is the Prince from South Africa. You're probably asking yourself, what am I doing here? I'm here to defend my country. I'm here to protect this country of mine, of ours, not of mine. I'm here to defend this country of ours. I am here to talk about what's happening around the world. I'm here to talk about what's happening around Africa. But most of all, I'm here to defend my country. Anybody who try to attack my country, I'll be the first one to defend my country, guys. More than 77% of you guys are watching my video, but you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel. I don't know what you're waiting for, but I just want to say, we're in the road to 10,000 subscribers. So please, guys, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit that notification bell. So every time I upload my video, so that you can get a notification. And I just want to say thank you to my returning subscribers. I also want to say thank you to my new subscribers. I also want to say thank you to you who's just watching this video for the first time. My name is the Prince, those who knows me. Yeah, but guys, please hit that subscribe button. Also, you can support me, guys. So I'm at the bottom here. This super chat. You can hit that super chat. There's a dollar sign. You can hit it and support any amount that you want to donate to this channel. You can donate so that I can keep on making these videos. Another thing that, guys, if you want to support this channel, you can become a member. Hit that join button or something that's written member. That is written member or join. Just hit that, and then you can able to join. You can contribute anything from less than $2 or something less than around 30 rand. That's the starter packages. It's about 3 packages there. And another way that you can support me, guys, is watching this video from the beginning to the end. Don't skip the advert, so that's how we get small amount from this street of YouTube. So, guys, there's something that I want us to talk to talk about. But before I talk about that, I also want to say thank you to those who just joined becoming members of this channel. I just want to say thank you so much. And those who are giving the super chats, I just also want to say thank you so much. So let's continue, keep on doing that, guys. So, guys, there's something that I want us to talk about. So, as South Africans, you know, we'll forever be attacked by people who want to be South Africans. And some of them you can see deep down, They want to be South Africa. Unfortunately, we've given them an opportunity, and unfortunately, they come to our country, destroy our country, talk nonsense, and do as much as they please. They think that we'll continue to like them. This lady that I'm going to play, guys, she's a Zimbabwean based in America. I don't know what work she's doing there. She's a nurse or she's a doctor, whatever she's doing there. But I want you to listen to her very carefully, guys. Very, 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 very carefully. Don't miss anything. That it's going to be a very little bit long video. I want you to listen to her and listen from the beginning to the end and understand the story. There's more videos that are going to be coming after. I've downloaded a lot of her videos, and I just want to let her know that I am here. I'm going to expose all the nonsense that these people are doing, or whatever they're saying about our country, because we will defend our country. We will defend our country. Let me not talk too much. I want you to listen to it very carefully, guys. Listen to this. Watch this video from the beginning to the end. This is going to be very interesting. Let's watch this video. I shall come back.
If guys, you have heard the rumors that are on the streets of America about the mass deportation and the $5,000 reward that the president is say that if you know anyone who's illegal or anyone who's living illegal, and then you report them, you get $5,000. I'm here sitting and thinking, how much can I make, after handing over? By South African people. I can easily make 500K. Like, I can easily make a 500K, because that's like, that I just know, like me personally, the ones that I just know, they're over 50. And then there's Nunu here saying that they earn a lot than most Africans. Where? Because they don't even have work permits. They're not even allowed to work. They're undocumented. So I don't know where your census, where you're counting people from, Nunu. Like,
okay, guys, basically she's saying she knows over, because she's saying the president of America said, if you hand over anybody who's not documented, you'll get a reward of $5,000 US. I don't know how true is that. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not true. If you're from America, please comment below. Let us know if that is the truth. If that's the truth, I am in South Africa, I will not know. But she's claiming that South Africans are in America, undocumented, with no documents. I want to ask you a question. Between Zimbabwe and South Africa, which country you think can be in America undocumented? Which country you think? She said she knows over 50 people already. There are South Africans that are in America undocumented. I don't know if she knows everyone in America, but she's claiming to know 50 people. It's not me, it's her saying that she knows that she can make over $500,000 US. That's what she's claiming if she hand over these people. So I'm asking myself, between South Africa and Zimbabwe, who could be in America undocumented? Please come to my comment section and comment. As far as I know, let me tell you, if there's people who knows how to follow laws. South African, we are one of the countries in the world that will not want to go to any country undocumented. And I'm not saying that does not happen. Maybe out of 1,000 times, maybe there's one person who wants to sneak out. But I can guarantee you, not my South African people. We follow the law, we obey the laws, we follow the rules of any other country. We don't jump our borders. But this one, she's claiming South African in America are not documented. It's not me, it's her words. I want you to listen carefully exactly what she's saying. I want us to continue. She said there's 50 people that said, I'm going to say to you, hand over those 50. You come into social media. If somebody can come to social media and come and brag, obviously she can hand them over. Hand them over now, because we want them to be deported. If they're South African, we want them to be deported and we want them to be arrested. Because we know as South Africans, we follow the laws. We say, call the police, hand them over. But we know there's nothing like that. She's just coming here just to make fun of South Africans. The hate these people have, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, these two nations hate South Africa so much because we are doing so better than them. But they don't understand, how does South Africa, how do they do it? How come we do better than them? How come we do better than them? What? Just not long ago that ANC just took it over, 30 years ago. That's when we got our democracy. They got the democracy, I don't know, in 19 whatever, or in 18 something, but they still cannot run the countries proper. But the soldiers, I want us to continue. Let me not talk too much. I want you to listen to this woman. Let me not talk too much and dilute this video.
The mass deportation, it's real. And this 5,000 thing, it's real. Don't make us upset. We are not like that, and we're not going to do that, you know. We are not like you people. We don't think like you. So a friend of mine reached out yesterday after seeing the news, you know. ICE is everywhere. Now they're raiding schools. Now they're allowed to go in churches, you know, asking for documents from people. So a South African friend of mine reached out yesterday. It's like, Lily, what am I going to do? Chomi, I'm not sending stress, you know. I was like, Chomi, how do you feel? She was like, she's really disturbed, you know, because this is her first time coming outside South Africa. She's never come across something like this. And of course, she's still young. And I was like, how do you feel? I let her vent, cry and all that. She said, I don't know, Chomi. I don't know. I'm scared. I told her, do you know this is the way Zimbabweans that are in South Africa live on a day-to-day basis? Not knowing your tomorrow, living with anxiety, you know, whatever you're going through, just imagine in another African country. This is what other Africans, not only Zimbabweans, if I say Zimbabwe, I've been wrong, other Africans feel when they're in South Africa. She's like, yo, Nyani Chomi. I'm like, you know, to even make matters worse, here they're saying that, you know, 5,000, and it's ICE that is going to take you. It means no one is going to take you, no one is going to use violence. You're not going to be bent. Abazufaka a tie on top of your neck and bend you. You know, no one is beating you. At least they're just going to escort you. And chances of you getting a coffee and a meal and a proper, you know, somewhere to sleep with heat. Now it's cold, yeah, you know, and the aircon, if ever it's going to be hot in summer, are there. They will take care of you nicely up until they deport you. So imagine how us, other Africans, like how you guys do it in South Africa. You take matters in your own hands. You beat us, you kill us, you do everything. So just imagine what you're going through. You are scared of just ICE. You know, it's not American people saying they're coming in the streets to beat you, you know, to say all these kind of things they do, you guys do to us. She's like, she actually took a minute.
Yes, a lady, a Zimbabwean, slandering our country, bringing propagandist nonsense in the street of social media. And we must allow such a thing. That this person must be banned, she must never enter South Africa. This person, wherever she must stay there in America, she must cross over to Zimbabwe, not come to our country. She must never enter our country, plus her family must never enter this country. We cannot allow rubbish like this slander our country, and we're sitting here and watching, calling us names and calling us, making so much insults about this country. In other words, we should be allowing illegal foreigners to be here in our country. Zimbabweans, they know what they must do to come to this country. We must. They live with anxiety. Let me tell you, if you come to a country illegal, you're going to live with anxiety. You're going to live not knowing what tomorrow holds for you. That's not even an example that you're supposed to be bringing it here. And this person you call it Chomi, I promise you guys, there is no friend, because you cannot come to social media and talk rubbish like this and you call this person your friend. How is she your friend? If you're not here to slander our country, you don't bring evidence of things that you're doing. Guys, every video that I've made, I've always bring evidence. I cannot come here and and not bring evidence. That's what they do all the time. They've got no evidence. They come here and yap. They've got nothing to prove to support the statement. You said you've got more than 50 people. Bring them up here. We want to see. Bring even this Chomi of yours. Because, look, South Africa will not tolerate anybody who breaks anybody's law. If you go to any country as a South African, you know what to do. They've got laws wherever you go. You must follow the laws. And if you're going to do nonsense, we say you must pay the big price. We're not like you people who are going to come and defend nonsense, come and defend criminals. Your people are criminals in our country. You want us to keep quiet. You can see this. The intention here is to slander our country. Let's continue watch this, guys.
I'm like, this is what the reason why go on my platform page and see how South Africans are actually attacking and saying Zimbabweans are the ones that are illegal in America. It's because people like you, Chomi, you don't tell them the reality, what's happening here on the ground. They think that, you guys are superior, and people like this, like Nunu here, it's because of how you portray your life on social media. You live a fake life. See, someone was even saying, how can you be in America? We are real. With my kind of job, I'm not going to be putting a what do you call it, an installation every week for what? I'm a zippo for who? And I am not even ashamed. I'm proud, free hand, Zimbabwean. It's our signature. I'm proud to come and talk in front of people, the way I am. I don't even have to put a lot of PPP on my face. I come like this, natural. Can you do that, Chomi? You don't. You're always living a glamorous life on Instagram and Facebook and on TikTok. They don't even know on the ground here you are undocumented, you don't have papers. Because when you come here, you portray this kind of royalty. You portray this kind of living large. But the truth that is on the ground, most of the South African people that come with au pair jobs, that come with H2Bs, that come with F1, all of them, not all, let me correct my sentence. Most of them, they are now out of status and illegal. These are the people that are undocumented right now. So, because of that pride, especially in her case, I'm saying this, she is a very good friend of mine.
Guys, do you want to believe, anybody who's watching this video, do you want to believe whatever she's talking about her friend? Is this a friend, that one, or is this a manufactured story? She thinks she even looks better with eyebrows that looks like aliens. I'm not here to insult people. I'm just saying what I see. Look at her eyebrows. I'm not here to come here and talk about how people looks, but I'm just saying with what she's saying, trying to insult other people. Have she stand in the mirror and look at those eyebrows that looks like aliens? Now she's saying South Africans, all South African, every South African, they're not documented in America. Do you believe the nonsense that we are hearing, guys? Do you believe this type of nonsense that we are hearing here in South Africa? And we must sit here and allow nonsense people like this, who have no facts of whatever they're talking about, but they're coming here to tell us that we're undocumented in America. I want her to give me, even in history, give me even 5 people that you think they've been deported because they were undocumented in South Africa. They were undocumented in America. Give me 5 that we know. I can bring so many Zimbabweans every day from today until end of the year. I can bring them, all of you, to show you. I'll bring evidence. Instead of me coming and talk, I can bring evidence to show. Here's another one. Do you want me to do that? Let me know if you want me to do that. Because we're not going to let this rubbish talk nonsense about our country. We're not going to let this rubbish because of a frustration. Because let me tell you, she was in her country undocumented because she claims she was here in South Africa at some point. You are talking nonsense as like you are sitting in your country. You are not in your country. You are in a foreign country. Go back to Harare and go talk that nonsense. I am sitting here in South Africa, proudly sitting in South Africa. As I record this video, I am in South Africa, being proud to be a South African. There's no need. That's what I tell you. We are the best. If you like it, you don't like it. There's no need for me to be jumping borders to go anywhere. Let's continue listening to this rubbish.
I told you when she came here. It's like, no, they say that even if you hold a South African passport, they are lenient. They don't. I'm like, being out of status is being out of status. You overstayed your visa. It has nothing to do with whatever passport. This is what you need to understand. Working here does not have, it doesn't matter. As long as you're qualified to be a doctor, you're going to get a doctor's salary. Of course, you're not going to get a au pair 200, whatever this money they give you on au pairs. No, but because of you guys, you are so arrogant. And then when you come here, you think you know it all. It leads them to this being undocumented. And let me tell you something. Please don't put all of us in the same basket with you guys. There's a difference between unlawful status and unlawful presence. Most Zimbabwean people that are here, they've got pending cases. They're on the safe side. There is no Zimbabwean that is going to live here and live up until their paper finishes without doing anything. No.
Most Zimbabweans, they've got pending cases. South Africa, no, they're illegal. That's what she's saying to us, guys. Do you believe in listening to this? Because I want to play it. I could cut this video right now, but I want you to listen to it because there's more videos that are going to be coming. There's going to be more videos that's going to be coming about this lady. The way she's been talking nonsense and slandering and things, you can see she has hate. She has hate because you know what? South Africa does not tolerate nonsense. We don't take nonsense here. This is our country. We're going to protect our country and we're going to run our country the way we want to run our country. We don't need the permission of Zimbabwe to run our country. We don't need to accept Zimbabwean, illegal Zimbabwean. And I'm not saying Zimbabweans are not welcome. I'm just saying it does not mean that we must accept illegal people in our country. It doesn't matter which country you're coming from. We're simply saying we don't want illegal documents, illegal foreigners in our country. You come to this country, you're going to follow the rules, you're going to follow our constitution, you're going to come here with proper documents. We're not going to keep quiet because we are scared of this one with eyebrows like an alien. We are not going to be, we're not going to let this alien talk to us the way she's talking to us. Let's continue listening to this alien.
Because we are used to this kind of life. We are used, and we know that, because of you guys, you made us have thick skin. I like it. Now when we come overseas, we need to make sure that, our shit is in order all the time. So there's a difference between unlawful presence and unlawful status. So most Zimbabweans here, they've got pending cases. It can be a pending I-585 asylums. It can be a pending I-130. It can be a pending adjustment of status, but it's something. So guys, right now when you want to go in the streets, things are not good. When you decide to go in the streets, when you want to go to the mall, when you want to visit anywhere you want to visit, please, this goes to everyone, my African people, anyone, carry your papers because we don't know. The rumor is ice blocks is in the streets. So if they see you, are you going to take out your work authorization? Are you going to be taking out your green card? Are you going to take out those receipts that proves that you are, you've got a pending case, you've got a pending adjustment of status, you've got a pending petition? Please walk around with your stuff. I cannot say the same for my South African people. What are you going to walk around with? You're going to walk around with an expired, a cancelled DS 2019, a cancelled I-20, because you know what? This is what when you come here, you don't want to listen to anyone. You think you guys, you know it all.
Guys, South Africans apparently are walking around in America with expired documents. South Africans are walking around in America with expired documents, according to this lady. Guys, there's more videos that are coming about this lady. Like, such people like this is people who don't want in our country, and we need to keep on to deport. Let me tell you, every country as we stand now, we need to defend our country. Every country now is deporting everybody. We need to deport them. Go back to your country. She ran away from Zimbabwe. Instead of fixing a country in Zimbabwe, she ran to America. And we're not saying don't go there, but by the look of it, I'm sitting in my country. I'm going nowhere, and you won't see me nowhere. If I go, it's a visit and I come back home, because this is my country that I need to come back home and contribute and build this country and protect this country. I'm going nowhere. I'm happy here in my country. But she goes around, talk nonsense in people's country. She talks as like she's in your country. You are not in your country. You talk as like you're defending. That's to show you how much hate they have. They say we hate them. We don't hate you. We just don't like the things that you do to our country. You think we should allow you to love you? We should allow you to be undocumented in our country. For you, love is for us to allow you to be undocumented in our country. For us to love you is for you to allow you to do whatever you want to do in our country. For us to love you is for you to come in our country and talk nonsense and do all this rubbish like your brothers and sisters who are still in our country still talking nonsense. That's for you. That's love for you. When we tell you the truth, you don't like the truth. It is not our problem that your politicians are corrupt. It's not our problem that your government, that you are cowards, you are running away from your country instead of fixing your problem. Let's continue listening to this, guys.
How many times have I been telling guys, when you come here on this OPE on J1 programs, don't run away from the programs, number one. Number two, don't let yourself to, overstay. There is ways that you guys, you can adjust your status legally and you're going to become permanent residents. But you don't want to listen to us because it's Zimbabwean people talking about it. It's Zimbabwean person assisting people. You don't want because you've got this, or I've got a South African passport, or I'm going to stay. Hey, ICE is taking, the reward is 5,000. Imagine if if this opportunity is given to South African people, they will, my God, by now there will be millionaires reporting all the other people's. But in this case, most of the people that are in that state are them.
Guys, I don't know how many times she have said that we're illegal. We have got papers that have expired or undocumented we're not documented in America. I don't know how many times through this video, how many times she had to repeat that. If this video, it was not aimed to slander South Africans. It was not meant to discredit South Africans. And we must sit here and allow rubbish like this. We're saying this girl, she must be banned of entering into a country. This message that you're preaching, you should be preaching this to your brothers and sisters, telling them to get out in our country, to get out, to pack their nonsense and get out in our country. You are addressing your message to wrong. You are in the foreign country, but you're there talking nonsense. Let's continue listening to this, guys, because whatever she's doing, she's just been repeating same thing again. Let's continue listening to this.
Because no, don't put. Oh, it's Zimbabwe. No. Where is that's where you are wrong. Zimbabwean people are good. Their paperwork are good because they've got their pending issues. So they are not illegal. They are waiting for interviews. They are legal. They are pending cases. But you guys, anikwazi even usika ezinto zama-refugee because of your mouth. Your mouth works to your disadvantage. South Africa is everything. We've got everything. So yeah, why are you staying here? Why are you staying here? Why are you going to claim that, your life is in danger? From who? When South Africa has got everything.
Zimbabweans are good. Zimbabweans, they've got pending whatever things that are pending. They're legal. It's something for them. Whatever. Guys, I'm tired of this Zimbabwean. Even when you want to defend this Zimbabwean, every day there's going to be one idiot coming out. We cannot defend these people. These people, they must just leave our country. Look, she's sitting on somebody's country. She's sitting in somebody's country talking nonsense. If you are sitting in your country talking whatever you're talking, then it will be something. You are sitting in somebody's country, yourself that day in that America, you are a foreigner there. But you are here to come and talk about South Africa. What have we done to you? If this was to address a friend, she talks about how much you could make. We're saying, make the money. Show us the money that you have made so much. You have reported this, and show us these people getting deported. Because all of what you're saying here, let me tell you, if these people are going to be deported, I promise you it's going to be Nigeria, it's going to be Zimbabwe. The majority of African countries that are destroying these African countries, Nigeria and Zimbabwe. Sit and watch. If there's going to be people deported, I promise you, there's not going to be South Africa and be deported from America to from America to South Africa. But let's continue listening to this idiot. Because she continue with her nonsense.
So please, guys, don't do that. Anyway, this is just a warning. Anyway, people that are out there, into Zimbi up, it doesn't look good at all. Make sure you walk with your stuff. Walk with your stuff. Even me, a permanent resident, I'm gonna be carrying my stuff also. I just carry it anyway all the time. Carry your stuff. We are talking of even having your driver's license. Have it in hand, because state trooper can just stop you anytime. Now everyone has got they are allowed to ask for your documentations and all that. But when Nunu, hi, Sisi, come shut the front door. What are you saying, girl? Ha, umpambene na, uyithatha phi le ngqondo le usebenza ucabanga ngazo. Yabona lo, udoti lo, ugarbage lo nje ukhuluma ngawo. Ake ayikho into efana naleyo nto leyo. Ungalingi uzondiyenza ndibe upset up. Ndizawuyenza le 500k no sis bakho.
Look, what I'm just going to say to this lady, we said we are waiting for those 50 people that you claim to have, and we're simply saying, do it. As you say you will do it. Let's see that these people, these South Africans that are illegal in America. Guys, these are the type of people that we have around the world. And because we are South Africa, somehow we must welcome everybody. We must take illegal people. We must bring them in our country. They must come and steal. They must come and do everything they want to do in our country, and we must say nothing. That's how they want us to treat them. Once you come and talk and expose them, don't come and talk here. Show us evidence. Show us show us South African people that you're claiming. Show us the people. Call the law enforcement. Call the law enforcement to come and collect them. Because let me tell you, if this person exists, she will not be coming here. It's to show you she's a liar. Because she comes with no evidence. Anybody can come to this street and say, hey, South African did this, South African did this. Show us evidence. Where are your receipts? You can't come to this street and not show us nothing. I can't come. Imagine me coming and come and explain what she's doing here without evidence. You probably think this man is mad. Who is he talking about? Show us things. Show us the receipts. Because these people, they come in, they go all over the world. She's talking as like she's in America is their country. It's not your country, mama. You left your grandmothers and your people there at home suffering. You wanna act like you're all that. Guys, let me not make, because there's going to be more videos about this ladies, more videos, and look, I'm not going to stop exposing this rubbish. And the other one that I told you guys I'm going to expose, I'm not done with her. She thinks maybe I've forgotten about you. If you're watching, I haven't forgotten about you. You're going to go back to your home country. When we are keep on meeting this rubbish of your people into this street, you are next. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, guys, please hit the subscribe button. I shall see you in my next video. Sharp, sharp, I love you wherever you are. Sharp, sharp.